This is a brief video to show you how to use the CalAnswers curriculum dashboards to monitor and track your offerings and enrollments for Common Good curriculum courses. Go to calanswers.berkeley.edu. Log in using your CalNet ID. You do not need to request special access. All staff and faculty have access using their CalNet ID. Go to the top of the page where you see the Dashboards menu. Select under the Student Curriculum folder the Weekly Enrollment Management Dashboard. This is an overview page with information about the dashboard. This is the campus summary report that gives you overall totals for the colleges and the campus as a whole. We'll move right to the Course Tracking tab to take a look at a sample case which will be physics. Here in my prompts at the top, I have set the year, the current semester for fall, and the most current week that we are in for registration. If I look at all the snapshot weeks that I can choose from, the one at the bottom will be the most current week. We are currently in week -4. Here I've chosen my department and course subject, and I've actually chosen all of the courses involved with the Common Good curriculum for physics. After you have selected the courses, you can go to the Page Options menu underneath your name and choose to save the customization. You can name it so that you can use it again. If you click this, it will make it as your default page. Then later, if I'm using the dashboard and I want to look at the Common Good curriculum courses, I simply go to Applied, Save Customizations, and I will find it. If I want to clear my prompts, I need to use the Clear My Customization option on this menu. The reset button does not work. It is a known OB bug, something that we can't fix at this time. I have decided to look both at the primary and secondary sections. After you have made all of your choices in your prompt area, select Apply, and the data below will update. In this table, we have much of the information that you would have seen previously on the dashboards that were loaded every week onto the bSpace site for the Common Good Curriculum Initiative. Here I have the course names and information about the courses as well as the offerings, what the offerings were last year at this same minus week, what the offerings were at the end of term for the last year, for fall 2012, as well as the enrollment limits, the enrolled students, the percent class full, the waitlist counts and waitlist limits, average class size, and the number of courses that are at capacity, which means that the enrollment count equals the enrollment limit. This is a lot of information. Let's take a look at a few of these columns. Start with your targets for 2013-14. In the case of physics, we see that in 2012-13, the actual number of lectures and discussion and lab sections that they were able to offer are here in the total column. 25 lectures, 467 secondary sections. For 2013-14, they have decided to offer the same amount again. This makes tracking easy. It means that for the most part, our offerings should look similar to what they were the prior year. In the far column, in the light blue, you'll see here the average class size. In general, we hover around 20 students a class for these courses. Take this information for your particular unit and go back to the dashboard. Make sure that you're looking at your specific course set that you hopefully have saved in your customizations. Here I can see that for the most part, the offerings count here in the current semester week -4 look like what they were the prior year. As I go down the list, I can check this. There's a slight difference in Honors 7A, otherwise it looks the same. The enrollment limits also look the same as they did the prior year. with the exception again of Honors 7A. It looks like they had to increase the enrollment limit for that class this year. The previous year it was at 40. Now we see over here the enrolled student count. So right now, as of the week that we're in, this is what the enrollments look like. This is what they looked like the prior year, and then at end of term. This tells me how full the classes are. For the Common Good curriculum, our goal is to get classes more than 90% full, or between 90 and 100% full. If we've offered enough courses, we shouldn't go over 100% full. So that's the goal. Here I see the percent full for this time. I can also take a look at the waitlist counts and the waitlist limits. Here, I see that there's not much waitlist, but I do have to notice that it doesn't look like there's a waitlist limit, so they probably are not waitlisting students for these courses. That means I might not have a sense if there are students who do want these courses who have not been able to get in yet. I can go to the Class Tracking tab to take a look at all of the sections. This is very useful. Let me make this the most current week. This is useful for figuring out if you have additional capacity in any of your offerings. Here, when you get to the bottom of the screen, you have to expand the result set. So I can continue down and look for these courses. It looks like there's a little bit of capacity here. All of these courses are full. And what I'm noticing immediately is that these enrollment limits are all set at about 20 or 19. So these all seem on target. And then as I manage these, I can see if I do have additional seats where I may be able to direct students. All of the Cal Answers curriculum dashboards have the option to print or export the data in your result set. If you click Export, you can use Excel. I am currently on a Mac for this demo, so you can go to the data and use the CSV format. Macs require the use of CSV format to get a spreadsheet to come. Otherwise, on a PC, you can use the Excel option, or you could simply have it produce a table that could go into a PowerPoint or a PDF of the information that you see on the screen. This window below your result set will tell you what you have filtered your result set on. This is helpful when you share it with other people who might want to go into the dashboard and see if they could get the same numbers. In the Class Tracking tab here that we're on, you're seeing this information section by section for the current week. If you'd like to see how the class has filled over the course of the semester to date, you can come down to the very bottom, and here you can see for any particular course and section number, the blue bars show you how it has enrolled. The orange is the enrollment limit, so you can see at what week you hit your enrollment limit. If there was waitlist, you could see that as golden bars on the chart as well. This only shows you for the current year semester that you're in. However, if you want to go back and look a year previous or at a different semester, you simply toggle at the top. Here I'll take a look for this same course at fall 2012. I did not hit apply. Now my chart will show for fall 2012. And because fall 2012 is over, I also have the census and the enrollment snapshot amounts included in this whole set of data to show how it filled during the semester. You will notice, since this is a previous semester, it's historical data. The historical data only goes back to week -6. Going forward, we'll continue to collect data for every week, so you will have more history. If you find that you have waitlists or you're starting to see excess demand, not only can you take a look here at the section level to see where you may have capacity to direct students, you could also take a look at the long-term planning dashboard to see what the options are for possibly offering the courses in the summer, or whether you've offered them in the summer previously. Under the student curriculum menu, I just did this quickly without narrating, I then went from where I was at the weekly enrollment management dashboard over to the curriculum long-term planning dashboard. Here, you have two reports, a curriculum trends report, which gives you data over time for all the different departments in the university. I want to go directly to the course view, and I've already set my prompts for summer, the last 5 summers for physics for the common good courses. And I'm interested to see, here I have a chart view. If I scroll down to the bottom, I have a table. When I click on the top of the column, it expands it to show me the next level of detail. Here I can see how these courses have been offered and filling over the summer. If you have questions, please go to the calanswers.berkeley.edu website. There are many options for who to contact, how to start a ticket if you find an error or an issue, as well as how to get additional help or sign up for trainings.